Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome to Queen Cancer Tarot, everyone. My name is Catherine. I am the host of the channel, and I'm here to bring you clarity, guidance, and love messages. We're getting ready to get into your energy, Cancer. We're going to be looking at your energy. We will look at the challenges that you will face with your person. We'll also look to see what third party energies pull into your reading based on the reading we did for your person. If you did not get a chance to check that reading out to see your person's energy, all right, and how it is going to reflect on your energy in this reading, Cancer, please click on the link in the description box below. All right, I will also pin it in the comment section as well. I've been getting laxed on that, so I will be doing that. And also, you guys, I am still going to be going live, but I did want to have one quick channel announcement. First of all, I need everybody, I mean everybody, to like the video. So this channel is not shadow banned, but there are a lot of bushwatchers. All right. So just to minimize on that, I do want to ensure that you guys are thumbs upping and liking the video. All right. So please do that for me. I am going to be cutting down the intros a ton, so that they're like less than a minute, you guys. I'm going to be streamlining the videos for you guys, but I do really need you guys to do me a favor and drop those likes. I will save the commentary for my lives because I will be going live more frequently. I am going to start I want to change the algorithms. Okay. So I have to do more. I have to go live. It is what it is. There's no getting around it. I am going to expand my studio so that you guys can physically see me. Okay. So I'll be doing a little bit of that. All right. And sometimes when I just want to focus on the cards, I'll just be focusing on the cards. But for right now, that's what we're going to do until I get everything situated. But that is coming, y'all. So please stay tuned. Also, please make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. I am trying to grow. All right. That is what we are doing. So let's make sure you thumbs up the video. It helps to kick up the algorithms and draws more of those subscribers here and also other watchers. Okay. So, like the video, thumbs up. All right, Cancer. Back to the lab. All right. So, basically, here we have a situation where this person, all right, um, you know, there's a truth that you're going to find out. I feel like you're not going to find out from this person. I feel like you may find out from a third party energy, or you may find out from your person. They may like spill the beans or tell you what's going on before this person has a chance to. So I don't know how this is going to go down. I don't know how you're going to react to this situation, but I do see an energy of your person is running from this being exposed, but they're at the point now where they're tired of running, right? Because they see you walking away, right? So they want to try to change things, okay, before it's too late, okay? And unfortunately, I don't feel as though they're going to make it here. All right? I don't. So let's look at your energy here. Like we did with your person, we're going to look at the oracle messages first, Cancer, and then we will clarify with the tarot messages, okay? All right, so let's get started. Tell me about Cancer, please. Also, you guys, please hashtag win in the comment section so you can be entered in your chance to win a uh, free reading with me. I do a drawing for a 3-question reading every week on this channel. So please make sure that you are entered in your chance to win. And I do choose 3 winners every week. All right. It's unlimited entries. So every video that I upload, please make sure to hashtag win or you can hashtag free reading, all right, in the comments section. All right, so we have, okay, so we have possibilities, and we have salty in the reverse. Tell me about Cancer, please. So we have feminine energy in the reverse, and we have hopeful. Tell me about Cancer, please. And we have boundaries and healing. And we're looking at past, current, future energy. Under the deck, we have nurturing and drowning. We have recharge, and we have love affair here. So, Cancer, I feel as though with nurturing and drowning, I feel like there's an energy of you're overwhelmed. I feel like you have been, and I also feel like it's more so overwhelmed with what you know. Do you see what I'm saying? Because this talks about wisdom here. You think about nurturing, you're thinking about someone who's very wise. I think about the Queen of Pentacles. I think about also divine feminine energy. This is Queen of Cups energy, but this is reflective of someone who is wise, right? Someone that, helps guide you, right? And I feel like with drowning here, Cancer, you're just to the point where you can no longer give anymore. Like, this talks about being overextended over your head, right? Hitting rock bottom. You're at your wits end. You know what I'm saying? There's no more nurturing that you can give this person. There's no level of care or compassion that you can have for someone who has hurt you in this way. This person, I feel like I said, this person had a commitment that wasn't going anywhere. Do you see what I'm saying? And then this person thought they could have their cake and eat it too. And then what, discard you and move on when they were done? We have recharge and we have love affair. There's an energy of letting go, letting go, and moving on and doing you, Cancer. I'm seeing an energy of something spicy coming into your energy. And it's going to be soon after you have some sort of a break where you are clearing your mind and getting this person out of your system. And, what better way to do it sometimes than to have a nice little, you know, friend, or, just someone that comes and you know, takes, all of the stress off of you. You know what I'm saying? Or, yeah, I'm getting a very passionate, high chemistry, passionate energy coming through. Okay? Seriously. I feel like you were drowning in the fact that you were giving yourself or overextending yourself to this person that wasn't fulfilling you. They weren't, you know what I'm saying? They weren't completely giving themselves to you. and they were taking from you at the same time. And you have to let go of this. This was hurtful for you. With possibilities and salty in the reverse here, again, I feel like this person promised a future. They were future faking with you. They promised a family. They may have insinuated a possibility of, having children someday with them. And I feel like with salty in the reverse, you know, you're not even upset about the fact that you had your hopes up. You know what I'm saying? You're not even upset about that. That is not even something that you're going to allow, right, to continue to have a place in your energy, Cancer. Just because this person may have messed up doesn't mean that there won't be someone new. Do you see what I'm saying? This also talks about believing in yourself and making up your mind that you're going to follow your dreams, even if this person hurt you. Not being bitter. You know what I'm saying? Not being angry, not choosing to be petty, because to be petty means that you still care. And once you choose not to be petty anymore, once you choose that, like, listen, I don't even want to go back and forth with you. I did really want it to work out in the past. I did. I really did. But I am willing to settle for the truth of what it is. You hear me? And what it is that you made your decision. You made your choice. This person made their choice. Okay? Sorry, I have to put my fan up. It is getting so hot in here. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, once I expand my studio, I'll have uh, airflow going on. Because right now, the way things are situated, I have some of the vents are kind of covered up and it's like restricting the airflow in here. So that's a huge problem. Okay. But again, back to the situation here. Again, I feel like you're not, your hopes were up. You know what I'm saying? But that was then, this is now, you've moved on, and I feel like you've let it go. With feminine energy in the reverse, this is interesting because this also talks about nurturing, and this is in the reverse. It says gentleness and nurturing, mothering, and this is in the reverse. And then we have hopeful here. So again, I feel like there's an energy of you're no longer you're no longer hoping and wishing for this divine feminine connection with this person, because you're realizing that that was never your person, right? It was not meant for you to connect with this person in this way. And with hopeful here, this talks about being optimistic for something that hasn't even come towards you yet, Cancer. Do you see what I'm saying? If this isn't your person, well, that eliminates very quickly who your person isn't. So now you can be optimistic and and be inspired and know that your person is coming towards you. Well, if they weren't it, then I know that my person must be coming towards me, because this definitely was not the one, right? And now with boundaries and healing in the future energy, I feel like you're now able to draw the line, and you're able to know, okay, so we've X'd out this, so we know it's not this person. Okay. We know this is not what we're looking for. And now we can move on and truly heal from this situation, right? Because the problem, I feel like, Cancer, never was that you didn't have boundaries. I feel it was more an energy of you move too quickly, because I have the Knight of Pentacles showing up in your reading here with the Judgment card, right? It's showing, it's actually in your person's energy, but we have clingy here, right? Old exes, dead relationships, and then we have the Judgment card here, right? This talks about you evaluating or looking at something very closely. And I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles here, this is Spirit's way of saying, you know, if had you had just taken your time with this person and really watched them and evaluated them, you would have been able to see this pattern, them causing rifts in the communication, breaking away, the back and forth. That was a no go from the start there. So I feel like there was an energy of you kind of, you knew better, but you kind of pushed it under the rug. So it wasn't that the fact that this person, got one over on you. I think it was more so you knew better, yet you went ahead with this person emotionally anyways, right? And then you got hurt after it all. So, not your fault, but it's just the way that things happen. It's just the way that things happen. But now you're drawing boundaries. And with healing here, this talks about self care. This talks about focusing on what makes you happy, what makes you feel good. Okay. Taking your time. Introspection is one of the key words here, right? Taking the time to look within, listen to your inner voice, Cancer. What is it saying, right? About this person? What is it truly saying deep down about this person? I myself have been faced with, and a lot of y'all even know, because I've talked to y'all about my personal life, but I have also been faced with making a decision on whether to move forward with the person that I've been dealing with for multiple years after a situation that was very traumatic, or completely, um, Xing that situation out and walking away. It was definitely a very interesting time period for me, must I say. It it it's been an interesting time period. It has taken 5 years, y'all. Five, really more than that. But it's taken 5 years for me to resolve myself with my decision, right? On what I choose to do. But I'm choosing to do what is the best for me. Okay. I'm considering my self care. I'm on my healing journey. I know a lot of you may have heard me say this recently as well, but I am. I'm on my healing journey. Okay. Internally and externally, everything in every aspect, right? That is where I am right now. So, yeah, I feel like that's what you are facing. You know what I'm saying? Drawing boundaries, I feel like, is also going to be helpful in your healing process, right? Because you're going to feel more protected, more safe, more secure. See what I'm saying? When people cross those boundaries, that's when it's a problem. If you haven't allowed those people to cross those boundaries, then you know that you have every right to defend your territory and do what you need to do to make yourself safe again. Okay? So let's see here. Tell me about possibilities here. Tell me about possibilities for Cancer. And we have the Six of Wands. See, I feel like this was an energy of you being optimistic about the future and really wanting to win this person's affection, to wanting this relationship or the connection that you had with this person to be a successful one. I feel like that was the biggest thing for you. You thought that things would actually work out with this person. It was the idea of the possibilities, the 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 things that you had dreamed about, thought about. You see what I'm saying? You put a lot of you put a lot of your energy into caring about this person and trying to make this connection work, right? Under the only to find out that this person was hiding something from you, right? This talks about information that you can't see or something you can't see happening. You know what I'm saying? Or you don't know that it's going on, right? Tell me about verse. And I feel like you're no longer upset about that. Look, we have the 4 of cups. And you see why? Because you have emotionally distanced yourself from this situation. You're going to be able to turn your emotions off in a way for this person. That's why we have nurturing in the reverse here, right? With hopeful, you have completely shut off all hope, all optimism, all of, you know what I'm saying? That's what's going to help you to move forward. That's what's going to help you to draw boundaries and to be able to heal, right? Because you're protecting yourself. Under the deck, we have the Knight of Swords. See? See? That Knight of Swords comes in to save the day. The Knight of Swords does an about face. The Knight of Swords goes in a the opposite direction that they were going in. Do you see what I'm saying? The Knight of Swords is also wanting to get over with. They're not wanting to stay in that Knight of Pentacles energy where they drag things out. That was the issue. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, 4 of Cups and the Knight of Swords. There's going to be a very quick separation or pullback, right? When it comes to your emotions, you're going to be able to easily shut your emotions off. Tell me about feminine energy in the reverse. Feminine energy in the reverse. Feminine energy in the reverse. And we have the 4 of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This can also represent having a family here. This person made promises that they didn't keep. Look, we have the Queen of Cups here. This is your energy, Cancer. This is you. And I feel like this person was hoping that you would make up with them, that you would work things out with them. That's what they're hoping for. But this person already has some other commitment here. That Four of Wands represents a committed energy, right? We have you under the deck here, but we have divine feminine energy in the reverse, right? So you no longer want to work things out with this person because you're going to find out the truth. The Queen of Cups is also very intuitive. The Queen of Cups is very intuitive. Tell me about hopeful. And we have the Page of Cups, right? This is somebody who is being wishful thinking. There's an energy of someone who is, daydreaming, hoping for something to happen. Under the deck, we have the Chariot. Yeah, you're hoping to leave. Your hope is that you can get away quickly, Cancer. And I feel like you are thinking about ways to do this. Or there's an energy of you are even more hopeful of getting away from this person than ever before. Both of these Cancers, the Queen of Cups and the Chariot, can strong Cancerian energy. Definitely your energy coming through very strongly here. And what's funny, your goal is to heal, Cancer, but with the Chariot, and this is you walking away, this is you leaving. So you have every intention on healing, but not anything with this person, right? You're drawing a boundary. Tell me about the boundaries here. Tell me about boundaries. Tell me about boundaries. And look, we have two cards here. We have the Eight of Wands and the Empress. Look at that, baby. This is you. This is you, Cancer. You are communicating your worth. You are letting this person know who you are. You are a divine empress. You are a divine feminine energy. You do deserve to be loved. Do you see what I'm saying? But you're not allowing this person to disrespect you any further. You're done. You're letting this person know that's it. I am moving on. I am healing here. Under the deck, Temperance. Look at this. Look at this, baby. Healing. I am moving towards healing, being a better me, being a better person. Look at you. Look at you. Balanced, at peace. Do you see what I'm saying? This person cannot shake this. Look at all of this for you, Cancer. Tell me about healing, please. You've got Temperance, healing. Tell me about healing, please. Look at this. Look at this, what just popped. Y'all, where did this card come from? Where did this card come from? So we had two cards to come out. Y'all, we have the Eight of Cups, and this was in the reverse with the Queen of Wands. The Eight of Cups in the reverse and the Queen of Wands. What did I tell you? So this is definitely you choosing to move away from this toxic situation. This person chose to bring you in this situation as if you were a third party. But Cancer, this ain't you. Do you see what I'm saying? This person has you twisted. They really do. This person has you completely upside down, literally, here with the Eight of Cups. If they thought you were going to stay in this toxic soup of a situationship that they had you in, do you see what I'm saying? Yeah, hopeless. I knew that we had a card that said hopeless. This one says hopeful. You're hopeful, right? And with the Chariot, you're hopeful in getting away from this person. With hopeless, they were hopeless because you were running away from them. See, we have hopeless and running for your person's energy. And for you, we had hopeful and we have the Chariot, okay, with the Queen of Cups. So you tell me who's winning now, okay? That's why you got that Six of Wands first card out. Six of Wands, right? With the Two of Swords. You are winning the moment you cut this person off, right? That's when your possibilities began to come towards you, which I feel like is in the form of this new person. But we're going to check this out in just a minute. Under the deck, the Five of Wands. Look at this. See, competition, competition, multiple people putting you in situations where you're having to fight for this person, or being in a situation where there's aggression and tension and conflict. No, 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 no. With the Three of Swords, Cancer, baby, it's over. It is over. Sayonara. You are no longer participating in this toxic soup. Do you see? Tell me about nurturing and drowning. Tell me about nurturing and drowning. I feel like it's too much for you. You see what I'm saying? We have the Page of Wands, and we have the Hierophant, and we have the Nine of Pentacles. Look at this, baby. See, you are learning your lesson here and moving towards the Nine of Pentacles. This is peace, ultimately. And that Page of Wands, this is what it's going to take. I feel like this is what it's going to take. I feel like, to cause you to move into this Hierophant energy. This is just talking about having a better understanding or a whole new thought process. You're going to see things totally different. You're going to be a learned individual today. Do you see what I'm saying? You are going to learn today. And with that Nine of Pentacles, baby, what you're learning is that, you know, peace is better than anything, it's better than everything. And it's definitely better than drowning or overextending yourself trying to be compassionate towards this person that you know better, right? Than to be involved with, because they're in a situation they can never make you happy. They can never ever give you what you truly need, right? So tell me about recharge and love affair. Tell me about recharge and love affair, because I feel like this is someone new coming in, you know? Do I want to take all of this? I may as well. So we got the Five of Cups, and a Cups and the Six of Swords. Yes. See? And we have more. Hold on. The Eight of freaking Pentacles. Look at this. See? With the Five of Cups and the Six of Swords, like I say, you're definitely going to be in a period. There's going to be a period where you're let down, your feelings are hurt, you're beside yourself. That's not going to last long. And with the Eight of Pentacles of Cups, I feel like once you start working on you, once you start focusing on your own self-care, because this also talks about self-care here, and once you start focusing on that, your Ten of Cups is going to come in towards you, Cancer. That's all that I'm saying here with recharge and love affair. Once you heal from this mess, once you let go and let it all go and you clear this energy away, that's when your knight in shining armor is going to come towards you, not a moment sooner. That much I can tell you right now. Okay? So start focusing on you, start doing you, and your person is going to come towards you. Now, before we move on, because I am going to take this into an extended, folks, because we're getting into time, but I do want to go ahead and look at this third party energy. I just wanted to see what the energy around this third party is. Okay. And when I say third party, I mean this other person. So, like this person's uh, significant other, their wife, whatever, their spouse, their husband, I don't, whatever the case may be. Because I really want to know if this person is going to make contact with you or if your person is going to be the one that tells you the truth here. Let's split the deck here and see what we have. So, look, we have I'm ready, and we have children here. It says, I'm ready to find my life partner and settle down. I feel like this is your energy. On this side, we have children. This is bigger than the two of us, and there's a lot at stake. Let's make thoughtful decisions since we can't afford to play games here. I feel like this is the other person. I feel like this is the other person's energy. I feel like this person is not going anywhere. They may have children together. She may be saying to your person that, there's more at stake here than whatever this little side piece that you got going on. I mean, not that you're a side piece, Cancer, at all, but I'm saying this, and you could be the Queen of Wands energy. I don't know where you fall in this situationship, Cancer. So take it how it resonates. When you listen to tarot, take it how it resonates for you and your situation. I don't know where you fall here. But look, we have interested and then we have committed. See, Cancer, again, you're all goes, you're all green, right? Thinking this person is ready for even have it's mutual. You're thinking it's all good. You're thinking that this person is ready, but we have secrets on your side. We have secrets and you're finding out. FWB. I'm not looking for anything serious, but I wouldn't mind being friends with benefits. See, this is the secret that you're going to find out. Your person thought or wanted to keep you around as a friend with a benefit. With children and committed, this person, they they were already committed with this person, but with incompatible and communication here, I feel like these two fight a lot. Or there's, again, I already saw this in your person's reading, so please go check it out. We talked all about this. So there are definitely arguments that this person was having with this person. They weren't really communicating at all, right? But with responsible here, I feel like there's an energy of this person felt like because they either were a baby mama or a baby daddy, like they weren't going nowhere, and they took on the role of being, this person's person for life, right? Um, through good and bad, right? But yeah, that's kind of the energy that I'm getting with this person. So let's look at the tarot messages. Let's look at the tarot messages. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Whoops. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Tell me about Cancer, please. Tell me about Cancer. What is the energy around this third party energy? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell me about this third party Queen of Wands energy. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell me about this Queen of Wands third party energy. So, those cards went very strange directions. So, we have the Fool. Okay. Definitely playing the part of the Fool here. All right. And then we have the Seven of Swords, and it's a lie with the Justice card. Listen, this is a karmic who's willing to stick around with your person, even if your person is keeping secrets, even if your person is being deceitful. Um, this is like a, what do you call it? A twin karmic. Um, Not a fun or pleasant situation at all. And with the Fool here, I feel like this person is constantly causing uh, some sort of situation where they can get away. You know what I mean? And I feel like this person was taking a risk coming towards you. They were taking a risk coming towards you, um, but a risk that they knew this person was willing to allow them to get away with. We have the 10 of Wands here. Look at this responsibility. See, responsibility. This person, they know. See, with the Fool and then the 10 of Wands, there's like an energy of, okay, you're leaving, but you know you got to come back, or I'll be here when you get done playing. You know what I'm saying? When you get done out there, with the Seven of Swords, doing what you got to do with the Justice card, you can come on back home. See what I'm saying? Just a hot mess. Hold on one second. Sorry, guys. And as the saga, the dog just ate some of the meat that my partner just seasoned and had out. But like I said, I have been warning him and telling him and telling him, and he has not listened. So he unfortunately is going to have to bear that one right there. So sorry, y'all. I'm back, but that was a mess. Okay, so but like I said, there's an energy of this person is, what goes around comes around with these two. It's toxic. All right. It's toxic. It's all about lies, right? Okay. It's all about lies. And then at the end of the day, this person gets to go out and play, but because they have responsibilities, they'll be right back. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's very toxic and something, Cancer, that you do not want to play with, baby. Dangerous, dangerous energy here. Under the deck, we have the Star and we have the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, with the Nine of Swords here. See, this is a situation, Cancer, where you will never win. This person will constantly go back and forth between you and this other person. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a constant thing until you break the cycle, right? And I feel like the fact that things are illuminated and you're able to see that this person is playing these games, yes, it's very hurtful. But with the Emperor here, look, and we have the Eight of Swords, baby. You are blocking this person, this married person, this person that is in a commitment. This is not where it's at. You are not safe with this person. There's an energy of you drawing boundaries, telling this person you are no longer allowed to reach out to me, do not contact me. You are married. Okay, go and live your best life, right, with your people. Okay, go and rock your babies, do whatever it is you got to do, but you're going to have to get away from me. Okay? Capiche? So that concludes your message for your energy. We're going to take things into the extended where I will break down the challenges that you will be facing potentially with this person. or challenges this person may be facing all by themselves, right? We're going to look into this new potential new love that is coming towards you, because I do see you like detoxing, getting this person out of your energy, but you're going to have help, and it is going to be in the form of a very spicy situation. So we're going to look at the advice. All right. And then at the end, we will do a quickie, Cancer versus all 12. All right. And then we'll look to see what Cancers need to be doing right now that you have cut ties with this toxic situation. What is the best thing for you to be focusing on now? So we'll look at all of that in the extended. I love you guys so much. Like the video. I will be back later to announce the winners. I am going to go live. That is a promise, and I intend to keep it. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.